This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine around the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, let it shine around the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine out where it's dark. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine out where it's dark. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine out where it's dark. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thanks, Jason, and thanks, Liska. I love this time of year because of how bright the moon is. There's something about the darkness and the cold, and if you're up after dinner and you look out your window, or maybe you're outside for a minute and you can see the moon, how bright and clear it is. And I love that about this time of year. Often there's snow, which makes things brighter, and so the nighttime is a lovely time of day for me because I like how bright the moon is and how much light it gives. But then I got thinking a little bit more in this passage that Jason read for us. The light that Jesus is describing, it isn't as bright as the moon in the night sky. It's more like a candle, like what you see on the screen in front of you. It's not a big light that lights up the whole night sky, but it's a small little light that that fills a room. And you know that if you light a candle and the lights are off, that the room brightens quite a bit from just one little candle. And I wonder if that isn't something of Jesus' invitation for us to allow our light to shine. I was thinking about a neighbor of mine. His name was Ted, and Ted he snow plowed actually. He had a snow plow that he pushed, and he cleaned out not only his driveway, his family's driveway, but his neighbor's driveway, and across the street and down the street. He probably spent a couple of hours every morning just clearing people's driveways and the sidewalks. And when he retired, that's what he wanted to do with his life. And quite suddenly, a few weeks ago, Ted died. And his family was really sad that he died. And I was spending some time with them. And when we left the funeral home to go bury Ted's body, we drove by their house. And there was someone shoveling Ted's driveway. Now, Ted never shoveled his driveway so that others could see his light and see how wonderful he was. He did it because he knew that it would make a difference in someone else's life. And one of those neighbors felt like they wanted to do that for Ted's family after he died that day when they knew that his funeral service was. And it reminded me that we allow our light to shine, not for ourselves, but for other people, so that it can give them light to see, light to gather around, maybe to feel warm and safe, to know that they're loved, and that our light helps others to see their light too. It's also true, and I'm thinking about a campfire, and maybe sometimes you have that in your backyard, maybe, or if you go camping together or at someone's cottage, that it takes a lot of things to help build a campfire, doesn't it? And we need others in some ways to help fan the flame of our campfire. It just doesn't take one candle. It takes twigs and maybe some newspaper and a lot of blowing to get the flame going and some logs. And so it's true that we can have our light shine, but it's also true that we need others to help our light shine and for others to help us see light too. I was thinking about a friend of mine here in the L'Arche community in Stratford named Terry. And I was talking with her on the phone yesterday, and Terry has this wonderful way of saying people's names. And she says it with such joy and delight that you can't help just being gathered into that joy and light and wonder when she says your name. And she doesn't just say it once, she says it several times. And so it just brings more, her light brings more light into my life. And so I wondered if we might just take a few minutes talking together about who it is that helps you see light. These might not be easy days for you in the pandemic, and maybe you're feeling isolated and alone, or maybe you've had COVID and are recovering, or know someone who's had it and are thinking and caring about them. And in all of this, there are people who are shining their light to help us to see more light. And so I'm wondering for you who that might be. Are there some people in your life, in your house, in your friendships, maybe on a Zoom call that are helping you see more light? And is it okay, Liska, if I pass it back to you to help us with the conversation?
Absolutely, Keith. So yeah, let's think about that together for a moment. Who is it these days in your life that helps you to see light, that lights up your day? If you have an idea, something you'd like to share, give a little wave, and we'll have time to offer our prayers after this. But let's think for just a few minutes first about what Keith just asked us. Who gives light to your day or to your life?
Jessica,
Jason,
I have one, and it is
tell us.
someone that you know,
Who?
and it's someone in life.
Who is it?
John Guido.
Tell us how John is light for you, Jason.
Well, you know how I do the job. I do the job, and he helps me through it because every day that he keeps that he has work every day when I have that schedule a meeting, he brings me like not only with the stuff he does, but I take it so positively that I be it's become something I ask my mom and Debbie, not so much Debbie, but I feel whenever I get to see John, my my heart lights up just to have the opportunity of a job. Because for me, being a leader is a very good gift in COVID, and I'm just so happy to be a part of the Leading Change group.
That's wonderful, Jason. Thank you for sharing with us.
So I was thinking about Keith when he was saying that. So I hope it's appropriate because that's how I feel. And today's topic was especially in that today's topic was that I hope that's this is a time to share that.
It's great. Thank you, Jason. Really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. Yeah. Does anybody else have an idea of somebody that brings light to your life these days? You can give a little wave if you'd like to share one. Christopher, do you want to unmute and tell us who brings light these days for you?
My mom and Bonnie.
And how do they bring light for you?
They take care of me and they talk to me. and 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 they calm me down.
Yeah, those are valuable people in our lives, right? The people close to us that can care for us and help us to remember to be calm. Thank you, Chris. Yeah.
Too.
Who else? Who else has someone who brings light in your life? Kim, do you want to unmute? I think you might be telling us something, but I can't hear you. Do you want to unmute and tell us who brings light in your life?
See,
Okay, now I hear you.
See,
Great.
now when I try to put it up here, but I can't. And now I go like this. So now it's right in the center. So that's better than nothing. Anyway.
Good morning, Kim. Who brings light in your life? Yeah, who brings light for you?
Light to me?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Jesus and his son? How did you do that? He doesn't have a candle. He's not a candle, but a candle, well, it's like a candle of light. But we can't use the candles right now because of COVID-19. So I guess it's Jesus' way of saying, you wait till this is over and we'll hopefully you're okay. But then I still read the Bible, and then I still have the Bible study. The Bible study that I did have, right? Now it's on Tuesday, and now it's kind of over, I think. But I guess when it's over, I guess it's going to come back again next year. I don't know what. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I guess it's changed around a little bit. So now Jesus' spirit is the ongoing presence of God. So when Jesus Christ is not here, he's still in my life, but his spirit's still here. It's just ongoing presence of God continually. So in a way, unconditionally love is like love is like this, and he's just loving you for who he is. That's the character of Jesus, as he loves you so much. He sent his son to die for us, so now he's risen, and now we come in life. Now we give a new life, eternal life. It's bring you closer to God in some way, and it's like that now we have something to look forward to, I guess, in heaven. And then you realize now what you've done in heaven, and that's wow, this is a wonderful, yeah. So it's light. Light really brights up my life. And then when I go to prayer, I can feel it. And he's bound his head like this, me, and we're praying together. It's like now that I feel warmth. And then the daylight today, it feels like now what we're gonna do, but then I still the snow, and then the rain, and it's like that, and then the snow comes down. It's like wow, now we have to do something. It's like wow. And look at all the snow we got today. It's like a snow day. So it says, when Debbie says not to go to work today, says it's snow day, so you might as well stay home. What are you doing here at the costume? You're not coming here. It's closed.
Well, Kim, thank you for sharing. And I want to say too, Kim, that you are a light for many of us connected with Corner House. The way that you anchor the Corner House and keep us grounded and present. Yeah, I want to thank you for that. You're a light.
Thank you.
You're a light, Kim.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So let's see. Maybe we can ask. Is there one more person that wants to talk about someone who's a light? Daryl Dixon, who's a light for you?
I like this long world.
Who's somebody You want to say your dad?
I love my dad. I love my parents. Love me.
Me too.
Wonderful. Thank you, Daryl. Well, thank you to everybody for sharing some of your thoughts on who is light for you. And thank you, Keith, for inviting us to think about that.
There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Though we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. All right now. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Though the storm and its fury break today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear, clouds and storms will in time pass away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. All right, now here we go. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Oh, it will help us every day, and it will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life. We'll keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Oh, it will help us every day, and it will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life. If we keep on the sunny side of life. Yes, if we keep on the sunny side of life. You have a good day now.